This segment brought to you by Kansas Corn. Learn more at kscorn.com.
Welcome back. Now let's see what Kyle and Duane are up to today on Plain Talk.
Hi, this is Kyle Bauer with Plain Talk, with the man who understands that if you cross a bridge before you get to it, you pay the toll twice. Duane Toews. You ever heard that expression?
I have not
Don't
heard that.
cross a bridge before you get to it?
Well, it makes
That's
sense.
just going, and this could be one you could
Yeah.
learn to live by, little boy. Yeah, it's like, don't be worrying about stuff before it's time to worry
Before it
about
actually happens.
Now, did you understand if you cross the bridge before
you
you
pay
get to
twice.
it, you
Yeah,
pay the toll twice?
I got it.
All right.
Makes sense.
Well, we finally got one.
I'm trying to, I had an interesting conversation with one of my daughters the other day.
All right.
We were at a zoo, and I was having fun.
You like zoos?
I like zoos. My father did not take me when we were kids because he thought they smelled bad.
I agree with your dad.
And so never did when I was a kid. And my wife's family are big fans of going to zoos around the center part of the country. And I've picked it up as marrying into the family, and I was having a lot of fun. Normally they have statues.
Taunting things or
what?
No,
not the animals, but they'll have like bronzes at this particular zoo, a round of different animals. And like one was like geese in flight, and I stood up behind it and did a little arm flapping like I was flying with the geese. And my daughter was laughing at me. And she said, you really appear to be having a lot of fun. And I said, I kind of took a lesson from my boss, which would be
That'd
you.
be me.
That'd be you.
Uh-oh.
And I said...
You always wonder what you're going to pick up on. And
I know.
It's
You're
like,
going to be happy
dear.
about this one. I said, I have made the decision. I am not going to be a grumpy old man. And my daughter kind of looked at me. I was a little shocked. And I was like, no, I'm consciously going to make the decision not to be a grumpy old man. And so, yeah, as a 50-plus-year-old man in the zoo making arm wing flaps by a...
Well, exactly. That's just
bronze.
wrong. A man your age should know you can't do that.
Yeah, and
you
it's
couldn't
like...
do that.
Yet the grandkids thought it was a hoot. My kids were a little shocked.
Is there any chance that you would be arrested doing that?
Zero. I didn't harm anything.
Exactly. You didn't hurt a darn thing.
I didn't even hardly trample down the grass. There was like
but
wood
you did
chips.
trample
There was
down.
wood chips around
You
it.
trampled the wood chips.
I stepped on the wood chips.
Well, I will tell you, being arrested isn't all that bad anyway. I mean, it's great show material.
And you
meet an interesting group of people you haven't been around in a while.
Absolutely.
So it's not that bad.
Your fact or fiction question of the day, Kyle Bauer. The Infinity Chili.
Okay.
Declared the hottest chili in the world. Fact or fiction?
Now, can I ask a question? If it's Infinity Chili, is that a chili...
like a hot pepper.
It's a hot pepper. Chili pepper.
Chili pepper.
It's not a type of
not
chili.
Not a type of chili that you cook.
Okay, the Infinity.
The Infinity
Well,
Chili.
I'm sure it's one I haven't heard of. And Infinity, because I know they have numbers on them on how
that's
hot
the
they
scale. I can't remember the name of that scale.
The hot chili scale.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm saying, okay, so Infinity might be clear out to the end of that, so I'm going to go with fact.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
The
So
Infinity Chili. Hottest chili in the world, declared back in 2011. Grown in Grantham in the UK. Now, that surprises me a bit.
Yeah.
I don't think about the UK being
Do you ever
hot
raise
pepper
chili
people.
peppers?
I have not. I've known people that do. The biggest concern that I have with raising and consuming your own chili-type peppers, I have a good friend that had some that he raised, and he said, oh, these aren't too hot. And he had stuffed them with cream cheese and some other stuff and grilled them. First one was delightful. I mean, it was a little warm, but it didn't set your head on fire. Same exact looking chili. The next one I took off the grill had me calling for the intestinal fire department.
Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Jamie Bloom, and I hope you enjoyed today's show. See you next week on Farm Factor.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com.